Hey guys, it's Animelover and I'm back with another video. So this video is going to be me talking about my dreams because I've been getting a lot of them and I've been remembering a lot of them, which is great for me because one, it makes videos, and two, I can draw characters because I love drawing characters and everything. So in the dream, there was a rich man and he had fraternal twins. One of them was a daughter and one of them was a son. He was proud to have a daughter, but not a son. So he ordered one of his servants to get rid of the son. But the servant being too kind-hearted, they couldn't bring themselves to get rid of the son. So they decided to leave the son on a doorstep of rats. And they left him in like a basket and had a name on it that was his actual name, which is Manuel. The family of rats actually take in Manuel, and they pretty much raise him as their own, along with their other 9 kids that they have. As Manuel grew up into with childhood, he got educated. He learned how to read and write, pretty much the basics, and he learned how to fight, which is important because where he lives, it's not the worst part of where, in the city, but it's still kind of bad. But pretty much, he had to pretty much learn how to fight because it's pretty much the toughest survive technically where he lives. So he had to learn how to fight. So those were the basic things that were important to him. But on one day, he had literally punched some person because they were bullying someone, and now he's running away from a group of kids, and as he's running away, he ends up bumping into this girl who's in all fancy clothing, and they pretty much look at each other wait, you look like me, but you don't look like me. And so both of them had noticed this. And Manuel grabs the girl by the hand and pretty much drags her. I don't know why he did this, but in the dream, he dragged her into a bathroom. And first off, it was to hide, and second, it was to talk with her and everything. And they're pretty much talking and everything. And they're mostly trying to figure out why they look like one another. And that's when they realize that they look at each other's wrist, and there's a birthmark, which both of them have. It is a heart. It's on their wrist. I do not know which one it was. It might be on their right wrist. I'm not sure. Both of them have it. And that's how they realize, oh shit, we're related and we're twins. And so, the girl, who we learn is named Elizabeth, she is overjoyed to know that she has a brother and everything, but she's like, why did you never really live with us and everything? Why did you never live with me? What happened? And Manuel is thinking the exact same thing. He's like, why did I not live with you? But he didn't really think much of it because he's like, well, I got a family already right now, so he didn't really think of it much, but he still was kind of curious on why he never lived with his sister. After that, they pretty much say their goodbyes and they part ways, yet they still see each other whenever they can as they grow up into adulthood. Elizabeth grows up to be a very beautiful and sophisticated woman. Her father is forcing her to get married to this man that she doesn't even know and doesn't even like. She has nothing in common with this man. And she also had fallen in love with one of Manuel's adopted brothers. So the brother is the eldest, and his name is Arik. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's Aric. I had to look this up before I even started recording. So I think it's Arik. I'm going to call him Arik. That's how it is now. So she fell in love with Arik because he is educated. He is a very caring person. He cares for children and other people's feelings. And she just kind of fell in love with him and everything. And he also fell in love with her, so it's kind of like a yay. He's actually in this video. He's like the last person I did, so that's Ark. Ark is the very last person because I had to draw him because I'm gonna draw art of them together because they're adorable together. I love them. Back to what I was saying. Manuel, on the other hand, grew up to be a handsome and strong man, and as he pretty much grew up, he finished his education and everything, but then immediately when he was done with education, he went into fighting monsters. So it's kind of like, in a way, I guess how my brain saw it in the dream was, it's like a bull ring, like fighting in that, like you're fighting in a ring with a bull. It's like that pretty much, and everyone's watching. And he pretty much went into fighting monsters and everything. And pretty much he wanted to do it to make quick cash and everything because it made a lot of money, and he wanted to be able to pay back his family that pretty much raised him, because he wanted to thank them and everything for raising him. And so he made money very quickly, and he became famous very quickly. And his name started being talked around pretty much throughout the city, and it slowly got to his dad, like his actual biological dad. It slowly got to him, and he's like, who the hell is this Manuel guy? I need to figure this out. And so he decides to go to one of the fights. So this fight that the father went to was one of Manuel's, actually like one of the hardest ones he actually did, because he was fighting a minotaur. And the minotaurs, at least how my brain saw it, they have horns. I think they have horns naturally, but I'm not 100% sure. But pretty much they have horns, and they're pretty much trying to like stab at Manuel while he's trying to avoid them, and like also trying to fight. Throughout the fight, Manuel ends up losing his, because he has bandages covering his wrist with his birthmark, and so they end up coming off throughout the fight, and the father notices the birthmark, and it's like, oh shit, that's my son. And he is like really pissed off because first off, he's alive, and secondly, he's famous now. And so the father is going to find a way, once the fight is over, Manuel wins, and the father then leaves and is like, well, I gotta figure out how to get rid of him and everything. And that's pretty much the whole dream. It was very long in writing form. Instagram apparently has a word limit, and I could not post the story on there, and so I had to post it on my story, and it was a lot of words. And so that's why I'm making this video, because I wanted people to hear it, because I am in love with this dream. It's gonna be a story of mine, completely gonna be a story of mine. So I wanted to pretty much talk about the characters. The first one is Elizabeth, the second character is Manuel, and the third character is actually Manuel's adopted father, and he is a shepherd. And I don't know why I wanted to make him a shepherd. I just did. I thought it would be interesting. I thought it'd be cool. I've never had a shepherd character before, so I wanted to do that. Then the fourth character is Manuel's adopted mother. She is just a normal housewife. She pretty much just stays at home, takes care of the kids and everything. And the last person, of course, is Ark, which I love him. Oh, he's so cute. Because I finished talking about the dream, I'm going to do a quick plug-in of me and Fangirl's Patreon and Redbubble. So, me and Fangirl have a Redbubble now, and we pretty much sell a whole bunch of stuff that you can get, like stickers, prints, phone cases, all the fun stuff. It's great. There's a whole bunch of stuff. It'd be great if you guys would maybe go check it out, maybe show other people and everything. That would be awesome. But also, we have a Patreon where we pretty much have exclusive artwork and early access to stuff. And that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!